Welcome to Jaboon. Oh, I'm still a feline. Oh. I'm gonna have to change. Yeah, I'll be right back. Oh, that's better. I look so much handsome now. I'm male. Oh, fuff. From today. What? What? But Teddy's... He's... That, like... That... I can't deal with this. Welcome to Jaboon. Yeah, I'm much happier starting from here. It's city folk. We gotta start with the bus intro, you know? Okay, so a brief overview. I didn't actually spend a ton of time on this town. I kind of haphazardly put everything together all of a sudden in the span of about 3 days. I had a ton of flowers growing and all that kind of stuff, but a lot of everything was kind of just put together. I was growing trees, you know, doing that kind of stuff. The overall theme of this town was supposed to be like a very sort of forest slash farmland thing. You'll see what I mean. Oh, we have a message. Yeah, I'm not going to that. Okay. Down here, there's a path down there. If we go left, obviously, you know, this is the entryway. So the idea is that you like come to the entryway, then you go right, and you're confronted with a couple of paths you could go down. We'll start with going down right. Oh, there's an empty lamp. More stuff to do for this. What a fucking mess. There's the Nook. There's Nook. Oh, that's right. I have to check the map. So as you can see, most of the villagers are right down here, and with a little island there, and that sort of influenced, well, up here a little bit too, but that sort of influenced the segregation of, you know, it being over here. So basically, the town is split up into 2 segments, sort of. On the right riverside, which is more developed but still foresty, and on the left side is almost pure forest, which you'll see. I sort of end up always segregating my towns like that whenever I play Animal Crossing. We'll start by looking at the bottom section here to give you an impression of what exactly I'm talking about for forest area. Oh, Elvis lives here. He's the only villager that really lives up here, well, except for Ali. But anyway, I wanted to give the impression of, like, that it was sort of unwelcoming. You know, there's so many flowers and the tree line is, like, so thick. It doesn't really make you want to go into it, right? I'm quite happy that city folk allows you to place this many trees. It's very nice. Down here is a little abandoned town. It's supposed to be abandoned, I guess. I mean, they're all abandoned except for my house, because I have no one else. But, you know, in lore, it's abandoned. Going back up here, I'll go to the right, and we can continue on from there, because that's where the path continues. Down here, we could see a nice little pathway leading to a singular house. Ali. I love Ali. I feel like her being the flower girl or whatever, growing flowers or something. It suits her personality, her looks. Coming down the hill, we're going to be entering into the farmland. It's not too interesting, it's a bit bare bones, but I wanted to give the impression that it's sort of like, it's sort of making progress into being like a full-scale farm. The house over here, there's a house here, this is where Teddy used to live. All of a sudden he's moved out. I'm totally not salty right when the day I needed to record. No, I'm totally fine. Moving on to the left, we see his little farm section. We see... wait a minute. Alright. Let's not acknowledge what just happened. As you can see here, we got like basic rows of crops and trees. This is where Rex lived. Peanut used to live here, and I loved having Peanut here. But all of a sudden she moved, and she was the one growing the peaches. This little section right here looks great. I love how the peaches and oranges look. There's a pathway leading to what was supposed to be a bridge, and then you get a little inkling of what's to come, you know? And if we look up here, ooh, a little something to look forward to. The pathways are kind of ugly now, because it's snowing. Some coconuts. Not too much interesting going on in this section. I just wanted to liven it up a little bit because it was a bit too bare bones. Moving on to the left, we can see some of the stumps. The trees have been getting cut down for future planting of crop rows and such, you know. You can see this house is by Robin! Fucking love Robin! Yeah, Robin's great. She's like in every one of my towns almost. I love it. Moving up here, we'll see, this is sort of like more of the village section. You can see everyone's growing crop rows here. Maddie, by far, has the biggest crop rows. This is another house. They own the orange tree, like, section. Obviously, it's abandoned, but in lore, it's not, I swear. Al lives here. I love Al. I didn't like him at first, but I do now. He's got the pear trees and more crop rows. Just wanted to show off the oranges a little bit, but down here, ooh, money trees. Yeah, surprising. They're actually quite easy to grow in this game, but it's hard to make a profit with them in City Folk. It's nice to have at least one more tree. This guy's, oh, snowball. Down here is my little humble abode. I'll show you the interior later. I do want to show off this flag, though, because it's supposed to be themed after Rod, who was the first villager who actually left. He was here originally, but there was drama and, you know, other assortments of stuff. He was caught in the middle, and he decided to leave. He's made a huge impact since then. Moving across the bridge, we've got this beautiful, like, row of daisies. Roscoe lives here. Of course, he fits right in, I swear. Up here is Kiki. I love Kiki. She's fun. Kitty cat. I don't particularly like this whole daisy row section, but it leads into my favorite part of the town, which is the windmill. It's iconic. It's very expensive. I'm not too happy with this area. I'm not too happy with everything in this town, but I didn't spend a whole lot of time on it. But the windmill is very nice. I like how they put snow on it for the winter. I'll show off what's up here a little bit. Not too much interesting, just different types of, like, flowers. I wanted to show off the purity of the island. And, you know, you get the little hint of, ooh, what's that up there? Creepy, you know? I'll show it off later, but it's too scary. I don't want to see. Moving north across this bridge, we've got that same section. Oh, it's foreboding. I can't dare to go past. This is where the village really kind of gets rough around this section. I didn't spend a whole lot of time up on this leftmost section, so a lot of the flowers are just haphazardly placed and stuff. Please don't mind that too much. Yeah. A white pot. All my money. Yeah. What? No, that's not worth it. Ali! Oh, I'm glad you're happy, Ali. So glad. Now, we're back to the center. we'll be moving south, but I do want to show off this section here. This beautiful pink canopy. We go through and oh, it's so pretty. I love the pink. It's this beautiful opening that was almost completely natural in the original town. I love how it looks. I basically just enhanced it. It's really awesome. I want to show off what the forest looks like just a little bit, so you see that it's supposed to be a thick forest, but kind of doesn't give the impression. This one is supposed to be a little bit more off-putting, a little bit more foreboding, you know? That's why it's got more red than the whites and the yellows. Ooh! Beautiful purple flower fields. I love this spot. And especially here next to the waterfall. Such a nice scenic area. I love purple, if you couldn't tell. Moving down south across the bridge, we've got not too much interesting. This is what I was talking about before. The build kind of falls apart. We've got this pathway going along the river, and it's supposed to make you like not want to go south here. And when you do, you know, there's not too much interesting. The impression was that this area was supposed to be sort of like a break from the thick forests, because I feel like too much forest is obviously an issue. Down the hill we could see more of that foreboding forest. Ooh. I'm quite happy with how a lot of the tree lines have come through, because I think I have a good sense of how to line it in a way that makes it seem, it gives off this sectioned impression, which I really like. That's how I design like the inside of my homes as well in Animal Crossing. I don't know, I'm obsessed with the idea. I feel like I need to break away from it at some point. Because all my builds end up kind of just doing that. That's how it was in New Leaf. Not really in Wild World though. But going up here to the museum, we'll be given a free complimentary axe, which we can use to kill blathers. Oh, if I went inside. Maybe I'll show some gyroids. That's good. Yes. Indeed. That's not going in the video. Oh my fuck gosh, that's too phallic. Holy shit! Get me out of here. So I did actually have a perfect town for a little bit. I mean, I still do, I swear. My town is totally perfect. That's why I'm growing these, you see. My town is perfect! See? See? Moving south through here, it's a little, like, open area before we... Ow. Now we finally come to the creepy dark forest. Oh, it's too scary. I don't want to go in. Oh. I really like this forest. I like the vibes it gives. I love how dense it is in this particular area. That tree's in the pathway. It makes you like go out of the path a little bit. And then you come to the river and it's, you know, the bridge was supposed to be there. It didn't work out. It whatever. I like this area. Growing these flowers was a nightmare. I may have, you know, done a little cheating. Little cheating. It's okay though. That's basically the whole town. I mean, it's really not that interesting. I didn't spend a whole lot of time. It's basically 3 months of... Oh, hey, Kiki. Ali! Ali! One last area I'll let you guys check out is up here, up this cliff. It's just a cool formation. You know, Wild World didn't have this kind of thing, and neither did New Leaf. And I like it. It's unique. A lot of the towns in this game can look really, really unique. This one is pretty basic, but you know, I got Robin and Rod, all the cool townies, so I just kept it. Even if I didn't like the town itself all that much. But it's turned into something I like, at least to a mild degree. I want to thank you for watching the video up till this point, honestly, so here's a little thank you. Yeah, that's that. Fuck. Now I'm gonna show off my home! Yippee! This is the main room! Whoa! Oh. Alright, this is the first room. It's a mess. It's not good. It's all over the place. I had an initial theme. It didn't turn out good. It's frankly quite ugly. I like the colors, you know. We got a lot of unique stuff. We like this guy making snow cones. His beautiful wife and child in the photo there. The eggplant. The eggplant was essential. We had to have that. You can see overall, oh yeah, there's the Sable Shrine there. I got the PC set up with the melon chair. We got the Did that... What? It makes a fart noise? What? I didn't know it made a fart noise. What? Why does the water villager make a fart noise? It's like the froggy chair. Weird. We got the pineapple bed. I'm gonna turn these off so you can hear some of the, Shut up! Yeah. It's a nice little room. It's a mess. We cross this chair and we get to the ocean section where the giant octopus is guarding the treasure chest. It's not good. Over here with the chihuahua and the cactus and the sign, this is sort of where the theme started. And I got a really cool idea for an overall color. But then, like, I thought, oh man, I want to make a fruit room. Because I've always wanted to make a fruit room. And then I got the daffodil stuff. And then I got, like, cool, unique stuff to this game. And I'm like, okay, this theme has just completely fallen apart. And I wanted to implement it all, and it just turned out ugly. I got the froggy chair, though. You know, that's something. Yeah. Yeah. I do like how vibrant it is, but it's kind of a mess. It's definitely unfinished. This is the upstairs. This theme makes no sense until I share the info that it was based on a song. That song is Dreambox by Noisy Cell. For a long time, I always wanted to make a room based on that song, because I love that song. It's what got me into Noisy Cell. I love that band. They're so good. But yeah, this room doesn't really make a lot of sense. And even with knowledge of the song, it doesn't make too much sense. But I still like how it turned out. It's not bad. Well, I don't like... If I was still a kid, I would have loved it. Probably, maybe. Now, I'm kind of just okay with it. I'm satisfied that I finally got to make a room based on that song. If none of this makes sense to you, that's totally understandable. I do recommend the song. Listening to the song, it's a pretty good, like it's metal, I think? They're an alt-rock band, but they make all kinds of different music. They did the Barakamon ED, that song Innocence. That song is so fucking good. They did the ED for Death Parade. That's how I got into them, but they have so much good music. But yeah, like I said before, if I was still a kid, I'd probably be really happy with this. But now I'm kind of just satisfied with it. Like, it's okay. It's not bad. The hamster isn't part of the theme, though. I kind of just threw him in there. Same with the fish. I have a history with this fish, so I had to put him in at least one of these rooms. That fish will not leave, I swear. He's been passed around like 5 villagers. And finally, this is the basement. I love this room. The theme is pretty simple. It's a hot spring in a mystical forest, I guess. So basically, we're here in the entranceway, You know, you sit here, you maybe eat some snacks, maybe drink some tea, you know, sit down and chill in the mushroom chair. And, you know, get a massage while you're waiting to get into the bath, to the hot spring. And then you go into the entryway. This little guy is letting you in. And you're supposed to go right, but let's go left here and play some music. That's them. The gyroids are working hard, you know, keeping this place afloat, managing the whole thing, cleaning, and as you can see, they're cooking there. There's a whole, like, little story going on, you know. Then we go right. And, oh, we're covered. We change our clothes, and, oh, now we take a bath in the hot spring. It's nice. I like it. It's not the greatest, obviously. Oh yeah, this is my favorite part. We got a little peeping Tom. You could see him. He's freaking out. He's having a good time back there. And then you leave, you change back into your clothes, and you leave, you know. Maybe get some meow. And then you could leave at your leisure. That's that. This is by far probably my favorite room that I made. Like, obviously. The other two are kind of incomplete, but this one's pretty... It's pretty solid, I think. It's a bit of a mess in terms of structural design, but this game doesn't have a whole lot of, like, cohesiveness with the themes, so I feel like it's okay. And now is the part of the video where I talk about, like, unemployment and other minor things. Obviously, the whole town thing, it's like the meat of the video, but I just wanted to talk about, like, my issues and vent a little bit. This whole year has been rough. I have been applying and, like, doing all sorts of stuff. I don't want to get into that, honestly. Because so many people in my area, I live in Northern California, so many people. There's actually been, I don't know if it's like a recession or something, but finding jobs has been, like, hard for everyone, I think. Like, even the car industry right now, like, working him as a mechanic. Like, my brother, who is an auto body guy, he, you know, there's always work in auto body. Everyone's always crashing their cars, getting into fender benders. There's always going to be that, like, work in mechanics as well. Everyone drives cars. It's America, you know? But, like, my brother got laid off, and he's an auto body guy, and he's been having a really hard time finding a job. It's so weird. Because, you know, I worked as a mechanic as a little bit. I worked with him as an auto body guy for a little bit. I'm a painter now, you know, commercial, residential. And, like, I could understand myself, not, you know, like, I can understand my line of work primarily is, like, influenced by seasons and, you know, is not always, like, active. But for him to not be able to hold down a job, like, it's so strange. And I hear the same thing spoken to a lot of other people as well. I speak to other people who work as, like, you know, like Jiffy Lube and stuff. I have a friend who I spoke to their, I think, cousin or sibling or whatever. And she's been having a hard time. There's, like, no work. And it's so weird. How is there no work for cars, you know? It's a really tough time right now. And for me, it's just a huge bummer. I enjoy working. I like my line of work. It's not, like, super fantastic or anything. It's not, like... Some parts of it are actually, like, pretty ideal for me. But, you know, it's satisfying work. I enjoy it. But even regardless if I didn't enjoy the work itself, I just enjoy working. I want to have a job. It keeps me sane. I'm going crazy, actually. And part of that is I haven't been going outside as much. I really should be. It's wintertime. I should be. I love the wintertime. I love when it's cold. But I just feel like I've just been beaten down this entire year. But it's not all bad. I've been given plenty of time to, work on my projects and do my own creative stuff. I have a lot more time in regards to that, obviously. But the main thing that I was focusing on is trying to get some friends. I've been trying for I'd say about 2 years now. And I think I've finally come to the point where I have like one or two friend groups and like a couple consistent friends that I can really like stick with. And that is amazing for me. They're not like deep, close friends, but I feel like I'm really on their level. It's not like maybe we will become like eventually where we're real close, but we're not there. It takes time. But even that I can say that about these people, like, for me, that's amazing. I haven't really had friends since high school. High school was a really good experience for me, in terms of friends, at least. I haven't really been there in regards to my whole friends situation. Big change. Yeah, I'm pretty alright, yeah. A gold axe. Yeah, absolutely. You bitch. What? What? Bye. See ya. Fucking Serena. This chick. She's great. I love her. Go. Hey, Robin. Want to talk to me one last time? Peep this lamer. What the fuck? Fucking dick. Look at her face. What a bitch. In the wee hours when I'm dreaming up lots of fierce fashion commentary. Hey, Cupcake. What? She switched real quick. What are you talking about? Yeah, at 3 a.m. Fucking 3 a.m. Sometimes I feel like beating myself up and saying, "Oh, I'm not doing enough," and all that kind of stuff, because I'm self-conscious, obviously. There are things I do. There's things I definitely could be doing more, but it's not all bad. I try to go easy on myself. Anyway, if you're all having trouble, like specifically in California or maybe the Northern California area, you're definitely not alone. I know quite a few people who are struggling with their jobs. And if you're in that area, keep your job, even if it's not the greatest. Trust me. Even if it's some like bummer retail job, dude, just stick with it, at least for the time being. This has been a very weird video for me to edit. I'm still in the process of editing it as I'm recording this voiceover. Definitely new for me. And really strange. I don't know how it's gonna come out. The rest of this recording process, I'm just gonna really hash it out. Because when it comes to these sort of things, sometimes I have to just say, I'm gonna make it, and I'm gonna stop caring about quality, because I just need to make something. I get too preoccupied thinking about oh, it's gotta be perfect, and oh, it's not gonna come out good if I don't do it this way. But I know that I'll never end up creating anything unless I just hash it out and just make something. I get anxiety about a lot of things. I got a lot of fear in my life, in general. And I mean, obviously it's satisfying when something can be really good. I can look at it and be like, oh, I'm really proud of how that turned out. That's awesome. But I'm happy just to create stuff. I just want to create stuff. I don't post more videos because, like, a lot of my projects aren't. Like, they're not something I can turn into a video. So it's just, you know, I'm not going to upload it. I don't think this style of video really suits me. This whole recording and then voiceover type dealy. Just talking into the camera. It's not me. I'm not that interesting of a person. I'm pretty chill. I'm fairly relaxed. If I have a vision for something, and even if it doesn't turn out good, I want to make it. Because, you know, I just write it down in a notebook and it doesn't go anywhere. And I think about it. And I'm like, man, I wish I could just make it. So sometimes I just got to get frustrated with myself and be like, hey, just make it. And within like a day or two, I've spent a bunch of time on it. Hot cocoa. Agua. Agua. I ain't got your agua. I ain't got your agua. If you've watched this far into the video, you know, I don't really care about, you know, liking the video. Tell all your friends about the video. No, I'd much prefer leaving a comment. I think I've put that in a couple of videos before where it's like, I don't care about likes. Just comment. I'd like to hear people's thoughts about what I create, because it helps me, you know. Even if it's like sour and negative, at least there's something I can glean from that. The one thing I will say that I don't need comments for is my mic quality. I know I need a new pop filter. This one sucks. It's the basic one that came with this mic, and it's terrible. But with that, bye.
Goodbye. Hello. Hello, good boy. You have a nice day now. Hey. I'm just a small little orphan. I'm telling you, have a nice day.